What's up everyone, and welcome back for another video here on my channel. Thank you as always for returning if you are one of my returning subscribers, and welcome to the channel if this happens to be your first time. If you have no idea who I am, hello, my name is Monet. I am 27 years old. I'm a single cash envelope budgeter, and I utilize the cash envelope system to help me get my finances in order. I've been doing this system for the past 4 years. I've documented my journey here on YouTube. It's allowed me to get out of debt, and now I am focusing on saving. So if any of that interests you and you find motivation or just enjoy that type of content, then please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, join the family, and we would love to have you. So within today's video, we are going to be doing a sinking funds update. I feel like it's been a minute since I've recorded one of these, but I have been doing them off camera, but I felt like this was a month that I should do that. So if you're interested in seeing how I saved, what I spent my money on, and how we will be entering November, then of course, just keep on watching. All right, so before we go ahead and get started, let me just quickly explain what sinking funds are, because I do get that question often about what is that? It's not like a common thing. If you're not invested in the budget community, you might not have heard of it. But just to quickly explain it, it's basically like mini savings is what I call them. It's things that I save up for that I know are going to come. So I slowly save up for these things and use them throughout the year, throughout the month. And they help so that they don't blow my budget for the things that you know you are eventually gonna have to pay. So some examples can be saving for Christmas, saving for car maintenance, things that you are aware of that's going to happen. You may know the date when they come, you may not. But if you want to get yourself a little bit more financially stable, you can go ahead and start some sinking funds. So what I like to do is at the end of each month, I document where I ended and how I use them. And they just make sure that I am, one, saving for things that I should be saving for. And it allows me to get an understanding of if I'm saving too much or not enough. But hopefully that will give you a little bit more insight of what those are. So I have this budget sheet here. This is a part of my budget kit printables that I have available within my website. I make them for each month, and you can print them out as many times as you want at your home and use them. So yeah, that's all I do is fill out this paper and see where my savings have gone. So let's go ahead and document our progress for October. All right, so before we get the counting and bringing out the envelopes, I am going to bring out the sinking funds of how we ended for September, just so that I can do a comparison and transfer everything over easily. So the funds are going to be, of course, our sinking funds category, and the start balance is going to be how we ended in September. So I'm just going to go ahead, write the funds and the start balances, and bring you guys back once I am ready. All right, so here we see I have all of the funds listed. Just to go over, I have annual payments, and that had a starting balance of $285. For car maintenance, we had $1,100. Car insurance had $350. Christmas with $560. Gifts $84. Household $105. Medical $540. And travel with $410. So at the start of October, within my sinking funds, I had $3,434. So the next thing is that I will go ahead and list the funds and any transactions related to them and their amounts if I either took money out or put money in. I will also notate that up here. So the plus is added money, the minus is money that was taken out, and then we will get our end balance. And I basically want to ensure that my end balance matches the amount of money that I have within my envelopes. So let me go ahead and take those out, get the setup, and we can start counting. All right, so going in order, the first fund that we will talk about is annual payments. Annual payments is for things that I pay once a year. So these are really my subscriptions. I like to just pay once a year and not have to worry about it. I have Hulu, I have Netflix, I have Apple Music. So all of those things I save throughout the year and pay them when they are due. I always note any money that I was able to bring in and add towards these sinking funds first, and I notate that as income. That is the money that you guys see me cash stuff within my cash stuffings when I get paid. So for the month, annual payments for this envelope received $60. And this month I did not have anything due, so nothing came out. So we will just add the 60, we took nothing out. So 285 plus 60 means that we should have $345 in this envelope. Here's annual payments. And we have 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 320, 330, 340, 345. So that is correct, $345. The remaining of my annual payments, I believe, is not due until December, so we will be saving up for that. And I know I pay Apple Music and my Netflix in December. All right, so after that, we can move along to car maintenance. So first, noting any money that we were able to add for this envelope. For the month, that was $40. And I did use this envelope a little bit more than usual. So I did have my car registration that was due this month, and that was $68 that I took out for that. And then I also went to the car wash. I try to go to the car wash at least once a month, you know, just to keep up with the upkeep of my car. And that was $12 for that. So for car maintenance, in terms of money that was added, we just have the $40. And then 68 plus 12 means that we spent $80 from this envelope. So if we started with 1,100 plus 40 minus 80, that means we should have $1,060 within our car maintenance envelope. So here is that. We do have $1,000. This is a placeholder that I also have available within my shop. It lets me know that $1,000 is within the bank, so I don't have the actual cash within the envelope. So we should have $60 in real money. So we have 20, 40, 60. So that is correct. $1,060 for car maintenance. All right, after that, we have car insurance. For the month, I was able to add $80 towards this envelope, and I pay my car insurance every 6 months, and that will be due in November. So I did not take anything out, so we would just add the 80 and then 0. So if we have 350 plus 80, that means we should have $430 saved up within this. And I did get the email letting me know that my car insurance rates have come in, and surprisingly it went down. So I'm saving, I believe they said $30 from the last time I had to pay. So with my first paycheck of November, and once I cash stuff, I would have the total to pay for the next 6 months, which is great. So the timing and me saving worked out perfectly. But let's go ahead and make sure that we have 430. So that's 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 30. So that is correct, 430. Once I was able to get on the bandwagon of 6-month payment for car insurance, it is really a game changer. And car insurance where I'm currently at is just ridiculously cheap. So that is a bonus that I am very thankful for. Okay, so after car insurance, we get into Christmas. And for the month within this envelope, I was able to add $40. And I have not started Christmas shopping. I'm a shopper in November, December. I can't even lie. I always say I want to be earlier, but I don't know. I just deal with it towards when the holiday gets closer. So we took nothing out. So 560 plus 40 means that we should have $600 within this envelope. So here's Christmas. we have another placeholder. This is for $500. So the same thing lets me know that $500 is in the bank. And then we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, giving us $600 total for Christmas. So that is perfect. Up next, we can move on to gifts. Gifts for the month, I was able to add $30, and I did use gifts this month because it was my bestie's birthday, and I did send her $100 for that. So adding our 30, taking out 100, started with 84, so we should now have $14 in this envelope. So checking out gifts, we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that is perfect. And gifts I use for things like Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthdays, weddings, baby showers, those type of things. As of right now, I don't have anything coming up. The next gift thing would be my father's birthday, which is February. So we have some time to build upon that. Next, we have household. For the month, this envelope was able to receive $30, and I did have to take out of this, even though I didn't want to, but household is used for like organization, appliances, anything that, you know, may come up. And I had to get a new, what's it called, like a portable heater. The one I've had since like my first apartment in 2018, she finally gave out, so I just went ahead and got me a new little heater, and now it oscillates, so I am loving it, and it has a remote, so I don't even have to get up to turn it on and off, so that has been great. I didn't want to spend the money, but I just went ahead and took it out of household, and that was $60 for that. But again, it's nice to have little envelopes like that for things that come up that's unexpected, and you don't necessarily have to take it out of your everyday spending, if that makes sense. So noting that we added 30 and took out 60, started with 105, so we should now have $75 within this envelope. So checking out household, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 5. So perfect, $75 for that. The next envelope we have is medical, but if you've been following the channel, I did not do anything with medical this month. Normally at $540 is where I cap it, and if I need to use it, I'll take from it and replenish. So we have $500 in the bank and then $40 in cash, giving us our $540. So we are good on medical there. And then the last envelope we have is for travel. Noting what we were able to bring in for the month, this envelope did receive $300. This is one of my top priority sinking funds I like to add because I always like to have the opportunity to travel. But I did use travel twice this month. At the top of the month, I told you guys that I got concert tickets with my mom. She and I haven't been to a concert together in a while, and an artist that we both love is going on tour, so we got tickets for that. So that was $180 for that. And then I also had to buy flights to accommodate for the fact that we were supposed to go to Miami for my best friend's birthday this month, but with the hurricane, unexpected things happened, so we had to reschedule our flights. And I know you guys in the comments were telling me like, call the airlines and see if they can accommodate you for free, and guys, I did that. At the end of the day, I guess these airlines are just businesses. They don't care that it was a hurricane. I still had to pay for the difference in flights, and sadly that was $125, which is just crazy for the adjustment that I had to do. But we did have to go in December, so it's really close to Christmas time, and I think that's why the tickets were just more. So it is what it is. I am just thankful that I have the money and I'm able to do it, but that was very unexpected that I wasn't prepared for this month. So looking at travel, if we go ahead and add our $300 and then 180 plus 125 means that we spent $305. So started with 410 plus 300 minus 305 means that I should have $405 remaining in the envelope. Pulling out travel, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 5. So that is correct. 405. All right, so in terms of all of my sinking funds, that is everything. Everything is balanced out and correct. So now let's go ahead and add up this end balance and see what we have. All right, so that gives me a grand total of $3,469 that I have saved within my sinking funds. So a slight increase for the sinking funds, but really I just always want to make sure that they're being used to the best of their ability. But in terms of me tracking my sinking funds, that is all I do. All right, you guys, but as for the video, that is all I have. Thank you as always for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know how your sinking funds went for the month. If you added some things, took some things out, always love to hear about that. Any suggestions with sinking funds, that's always great to read as well. But be sure to give the video a big thumbs up because that really does help and support. Share it with anybody that you think would benefit from it. And yeah, that's all I have. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all next time in my next one. Bye guys.